Hey, are you always wondering where your money went every single month? Well, I see you. Hey, my name is Valerie Okore. I'm a fourth-year medical student in Ebonyi State University, Nigeria. I make videos that help students both crush it in school and also make more money. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to create a budget as a Nigerian student. So with no further ado, let's get into this video. So how do you create a budget? Now, if you're here, that means you're serious about your finances. And the first step is really managing your money. And budgeting is a very good way to manage your money as a student. And every student, we don't really have fixed income. So the first advice I'll give to you about budgeting is live within your means. Yes, live within your means. Like, don't buy more than you can chew. Stop trying to buy things that you cannot afford, and instead think about how you can make more money so that you can buy those things that you cannot afford. And that is why I'm here. So if you think that you want to make more money so that you can be able to buy more things and not cut on your expenses, you are in the right place. So please click that subscription button down below, and also click the post notification bell so that you can be reminded every single time I post a new video. After you've realized that you're living within your means, spend a few weeks creating a spending diary. That means for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're with a pen and your book and you're journaling how much you spend every time you spend. So every time your money leaves you, you write it down. Every time money comes into your account, you write it down. That is how you're going to create your spending diary. After you've created the spending diary, the next thing for you to do is write down your expenses and your bills in your budgeting journal. Still simple, the same way is get your pen, get your paper, and let's start budgeting. So as you can see, I've gone ahead to really write down my bills and my expenses. I also included savings right over here. Now, the first thing to do when making a budget is to actually know your income. And as I said earlier, I told you that you should try taking a week to write a spending diary. Now, you can find out that most average Nigerian students, especially those from a humble home, usually get about let's say 20,000 naira as their income. Okay, let me just use brown. Okay, so I'm gonna just write over here income. Okay, or will I call it income? Maybe like something like allowances, but I'm just gonna write 20,000. Okay, so about 20,000 naira as their income. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put in the average numbers. Now, for water bill, I would say about 500 naira. So I'm just going to put in the numbers. Yeah, class dues. Like every Nigerian student pays class dues. So about 500 naira. Light. Up NEPA. Nigeria, one of our biggest problems is on light. So NEPA bill, I would say about 500 naira. As you can see, lots of things are 500 naira over here. Now, credit cards. Like many Nigerians really need to start thinking about credit cards. But we are charged about 15 naira for every credit card spent. Now, loans, you might have some outstanding payments if you are on that income of 20,000 naira. So sometimes you have to like set out amount of money every month to pay this loan. So about, let's say, 2,000 naira. Okay, you over the month you're gonna pay up. Now, every Nigerian over a month can spend about 800 naira on airtime and about 1,500 on data and the internet. So for gas, you can spend about 500 naira to buy gas every month. For transportation, I would say maybe possibly about 2,000 naira, because just 100 naira going, 100 naira coming. For groceries, about 6,000 naira. What I like doing is that I would tend to buy my groceries in bulk. Buying in bulk saves you a lot of money. If you're a Nigerian student, you know that the lecturers sometimes bombard you with a lot of papers that you have to photocopy. So I will put about 500 naira here. And if you're a lady, making your hair costs a lot of money, so about 3,000 naira a month. And finally, eating out, because sometimes you might be really lazy or tired to cook as a student, so you have to eat out no matter how much you try to save. So about 1,000 naira for eating out. So here is this. Now there's something called this saying that says, don't spend what is left, don't save what is left after spending, spend what is left after saving. So what I usually do is I just set out maybe about 2,000 naira for saving. Even before I start spending my money, I already have a money set out to save. So now we've done that, let's just put in the numbers in our calculator. Just gonna speed up things a little. So we have a total of about, I hope we can see this, we have a total of about 5,900 naira. Wow. Now let's go into our expenses. For expenses, I hope you can see this. Okay, so for this we have a total of about 13,000 naira. So now if I add the savings, which is this, we will have a total of about 20,900. Whoa. Yep, 20,900. As you can see over here, we are running at a loss. Okay, so we have an excess of 900 naira. Good news is that, is there any good news? Yes, good news is that we could try cutting out from our transport. But one advice I would like to give is, when you realize that you have somehow kind of a higher expenses than your income, you try to make more income. Because what can you cut out of here? We have tried really hard to make this the most strict and tight budget that we can. So two things can happen. You could cut off from your loans, and let's say, okay, possibly I would minus 1,000 naira. Okay, so now we have a saving of 100 naira. Okay, so as you can see, or you can subtract from your savings and say minus also 1,000 naira, depending on if you have an outstanding loan or an outstanding payment. So guys, as you can see, this is a budget, just a simple budget for the month. So every month, try making a budget like this. Yeah, this budget is not strict, depending on the kind of person you are as a student. Now this budget is specifically for people that have about an income of 20,000 naira. If you have a higher income or a lower income, you just try to, you know, put it in there. For me, when I was a student, when I was in my 100 level, I was getting about 30,000 naira every month. So I think I could live on this. So for 20,000 naira, you could also survive as a Nigerian student. Thank you. Let's get back to my pretty face. Okay guys, I hope that was not too complicated. I hope I was able to really break it down, make it simple and easy for us to really understand and comprehend. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new and you've not yet subscribed, please click that subscribe button below, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.